पूर्णिमा महामहोत्सव की जय। ओके, प्रेम दीप प्रभु जो कि महाराज के सेवक हैं, आज महाराज के आशीर्वाद से उन्होंने सैफरॉन कलर स्वीकार किया है। सो हम जाएंगे महाराज के हाथों से उनको गालन मिले। सो वी रिक्वेस्ट हिज होनेस भक्ति अनुग्रह जनार्दन महाराज to kindly bless him with a flower garland from Rukmini Dwarkadish, so that Prem Deep Prabhu may always become very deep in bhakti. Prem Deep Prabhu ki jai. May he keep serving pure devotees like his holiness Bhakti Anugraha Janardana Maharaj. Hari Bol. So we pray for him, sada suhagan raho. Hari Bol. हमेशा एक गिरवा रंग इन पे चढ़ा रहे, सेवा करते रहे, भक्ति में आगे बढ़ते रहे, भगवान से अनुराग बढ़ता रहे। सो वी प्रे फॉर हिम। हरे कृष्णा। स्वामी कौन कौन है जो पिछले 2 दिन आया है, पास्ट 2 days? और कौन कौन है जो कि आज अमृत की वर्षा की पहली इंस्टॉलमेंट लेने के लिए आया है? ओके, तो पिछले दिन का 2 दिन का जो उत्साह है वो भी आज लगा दीजिए और आज पूरी एब्जॉर्प्शन के साथ महाराज से सुनिए। सो प्लीज accumulate all that enthusiasm which you missed in past 2 days, and now hear with absorption, with attention, each and every word from the glorious mouth of His Holiness Bhakti Anugraha Janardana Swami Maharaj. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. What's going on there? Huh? Media? Continuous kirtan? Okay. Hare Krishna. Eight 56865. 8565. Oh. So we have to make a kirtan for them. We're playing holy also? Jai. Not inside. Give me a minute or two. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya karo more Toma Toma bhina ke dayalu Jagat samsare Patita pavana hetu tava avatara Mosama patita prabhu napaive ara Aha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi Kripa Bhala Kanakara Ame Badaduki Daya kara Sitapate Advaita Gosai Tava kripa bhale pai Chaitanya Nitai Aha Swarup Sanatana Rupa Raghunata Bata Juga Sijivaha Prabhu Lokanata Daya karo se acharya Prabhu se nivas Ramachandra sangamage Narottama das Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya karo more Toma bhi Dinake doyalu Jagat samsare Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Gopal Krishna Goswami Iti Namine Prabhupada Sahityamya Prakasha Vitiracha Pacharangirma Sadhu Bhagatpate Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Pasyatya Desatarine Om Ajnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Tadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalang Shri Gurung Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupang Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sarvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padham Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Visabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kipa Sindhubhya Evacha Patithanang Pavanebhyo Vaisnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gauranga! Joy Nitai. Joy. This is how they greet each other in the land of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Just like in Vrindavan, they greet each other as Radhe Radhe. Because to please Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we have to please Lord Nityananda. This is how it goes. We cannot approach Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without going through Lord Nityananda Prabhu. And without pleasing the 6 Goswamis, we cannot go to Lord Nityananda. And without pleasing our Guru Maharaj, we cannot please the 6 Goswamis. Srila Prabhupada first, then again our Guru Maharaj. That's how it goes. And without pleasing Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we cannot please Sri Radhe Shyam. That's how it goes. So today is most auspicious day, being the appearance day of our Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. As we mentioned earlier, in India, Lord Chaitanya is not well known. Is mostly known as a great saintly personality. And only amongst the Gaudiya Vaishnavas that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is revealed himself as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Especially 500 years ago, prior to the appearance of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the condition is not very conducive spiritually. And Nadia is the seat of wealth, seat of education. It is the place where many students and teachers studying the Vedas, but unfortunately, they are not performing and they have not known the conclusion of the Vedas. The Brahmanas, they will perform their religious rites and ceremonies not to please Krishna, but to accumulate more and more wealth. The condition in those days is very bad. And Advaita Acharya Prabhu is practically crying how to mitigate, how to resolve, how to save these conditioned souls who are going in the wrong direction. Many of them, they just want to enjoy material world. But we cannot enjoy the material world. It's not possible. According to the Bhagavad Gita, the material world is dukkhalayam ashashvatam. It's full of miseries due to its temporary nature. But nevertheless, 500 years ago, there are some genuine personalities who know that the conclusion is to serve the Supreme Lord, to be happy. And Advaita Acharya Prabhu is one of them. As we mentioned earlier in our meeting, that Advaita Acharya Prabhu is none other than Lord Shiva, Sada Shiva, and Mahavishnu. So he was begging, he was crying for the Lord to come. And to do this, he would perform Salagram Shila Puja with Ganga. Now, Salagram Shila is none other than Krishna. If we go to Kali Gandaki River up in the Himalayas, one can find different stones that were eaten by some kind of insect. And based from the markings that they left behind, these insects, it's been eaten, the stones, for many hundreds, thousands of years. The Lord, in different forms, appeared. It says, Prabhupada says in the purport that those who are Brahmanas, Grihastas, should also worship Salagram Shila. He mentioned that in the purport of Chaitanya Charitamrita. To regulate themselves, to keep them clean, and they don't need to be installed. No pratishta needed. Automatically, that is Krishna, those Salagram Shila. And Ganga, coming from the spiritual world, it says that Ganga is made of the tears of Radha and Krishna. I remember we all went to, where's that place? Haridwar. Haridwar. Yeah, Haridwar, the gate leading to Lord Hari. And we took bath many, many times. Some people also, they made it in such a way that they locate their house nearby Ganga. Because if one takes bath in Ganga, you don't need to use soap to clean yourself. Automatically, you're being cleansed externally, and also you're being cleansed internally. This is the purity of Ganga. And Ganga flows all over the three worlds. So Ganga also touched the lotus feet of Lord Vamanadev. When Lord Vamanadev asked for 3 steps of land to Bali Maharaj, and he's a dwarf incarnation of the Supreme Lord. Bali Maharaj was surprised. He's only being asked 3 steps of land. What can 3 steps of a young boy or a dwarf can do? So okay, you take. The first step covered half of the universe. The second step pierced the coverings of the universe. The coverings of the universe are the elements, different material elements, but this is how Ganga descend from the spiritual world. So Advaita Acharya Prabhu is crying every day, he's begging the Lord to come, and at the same time, he's also worshipping Salagram Shila. It is mentioned in the Shastra that if we worship Salagram Shila and with Ganga, it's very, very auspicious. It says also that anywhere where Salagram Shila is worshipped by a genuine Brahmana, a devotee of the Supreme Lord, within 10-mile radius, if someone died, that person will go back to Godhead. This is the potency. So, finally, even before that, the demigods, they also offered prayers to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And different associates of the Supreme Lord, they took birth in different places. Not everyone took birth in Navadvip. Lord Nityananda took birth in Ekachakra. And in Ekachakra, Ganga doesn't flow. There is no Ganga there. So places where Ganga doesn't flow is considered to be inauspicious place. But the devotees of the Lord makes that place auspicious. Especially these different associates of the Supreme Lord coming from different directions, but they all met. They all came to Navadvip, to Nadia, to have the association of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, the day when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, there was a lunar eclipse. Now, lunar eclipse, that means the moon has been covered by Rahu. And it is considered to be inauspicious. That's why temples in Vrindavan, 11 hours before the eclipse, altars will be closed, temples will be closed. And we follow that also. Do you do that here also? Yes? Few hours before? Yeah, it is considered to be inauspicious. We don't do any, as much as possible we are inside. Inside the shelter or inside the temple or inside our homes. But on that day, it is auspicious though if you are submerged or you are in the Ganga water. So many personalities, Vaishnavas, everyone who are present at that time, whether they're Vaishnavas or non-Vaishnavas, everyone is chanting the names of Lord Hari. So it becomes auspicious. So this is a sign of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance that, again, the atmosphere is surcharged with chanting of the holy name of the Lord. It's a sign. I'm sure when we took birth, there's no chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, unless you took birth in the family of Vaishnavas or Brahmanas. No. So everyone was chanting the holy name of the Lord, heralding the symbol, the sign that the Supreme Lord is about to appear. And they don't have any clue that it was the mother, Sachi, who will give birth to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now, there is similarity here, the birth of Lord Krishna and the birth of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jagannath Mishra had a dream that the Lord entered into his heart. And in the dream, he also transferred from within his heart the Lord to the heart of Mother Sachi. There is no mundane sex to conceive the Supreme Lord. It's the same thing with Devaki and Vasudeva. The conception of Lord Krishna is this way. Extraordinary. And even in the Christian tradition, religion, the mother of Jesus Christ, who? Mother Mary. And she's called what? Virgin Mary. Yes? Because it is the same thing, the conception of the Lord or His great devotees. They are not because of mundane attraction between the husband and the wife. And that's why to have a child, the husband and wife, they will perform Garbhadan Samskar. Prabhupada says 50 rounds to conceive a child. And both the parents will pray to have a Krishna conscious child. Now, higher than to pray than having a Krishna conscious child is to pray that the child will become empowered to preach Krishna consciousness, to save the conditioned souls. And this is in the case of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He was praying like this, to have a child to be like a ray of Vishnu. Very, very powerful. Full of potency. Full of Shakti. And Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur appeared. So Lord Krishna appeared in that way, through the mind, the mind and the heart is synonymous. When we say one has a clean heart, one also have a clean mind, pure mind. It is not that the mind is pure and the heart is dirty. No, it is like synonymous. Now that heart is not the heart that we have, that's pumping blood. The blood is pumping to the heart, going to the heart, right? But that is not the heart. The soul has a heart. The soul is a heart, pure in its original state, but having come in contact with the material energy and identifying with this body, then the heart becomes repository of so many sinful desires, material desires. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was conceived in this way, and just like when Mother Sachi was having Lord Chaitanya in his womb, in her womb, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was conceived in 1485, January. And usually, normally, the husband and wife, they conceive a child, then the mother will carry the child for 10 lunar months. Now, Mother Sachi carried Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in her womb in 13 months. He appeared after 13 months. Like Sukadev Goswami. He did not appear after 16 years. Right? Because he was so afraid of outside world. So it seems to be that great personalities are like that. Again, not like us. Sometimes they would give birth prematurely, and the baby will die immediately. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he was surprised when Jagannath Mishra would see Mother Sachi. She has that so effulgent brightness surrounding her personality. You can see an advanced devotee, they have some kind of aura that is like the effulgence coming from their physical body. Like Srila Prabhupada, when he would come to the airport, the whole airport will be shining. It's so effulgence. The effulgence of his body, and one person says, he's shining, he's shining, he's shining. You cannot explain. Even in a room full, he's there, and the whole place will be fully glowing because of Srila Prabhupada's purity. So Mother Sachi, carrying the baby inside her womb, she's so effulgent. And Jagannath Mishra was surprised. Everyone was giving him gifts. Everyone was like praising him. And he said, what did I do? I didn't do anything. But there is something going on because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is about to appear. Is about to appear. So even the demigods, Mother Sachi would say, oh yeah, I've seen some personalities from outer space coming here. Especially when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. Even Lord Shiva, even Lord Brahma, the demigods, they all came from the heavenly planets to see and have darshan of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So many people come to see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he will cry as an infant. But his crying is like a trick. The elderly ladies, they cannot figure out how to stop Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from crying. I'm sure some of you Grihastas, you had that experience. Your baby will be crying, especially in the middle of the night. And you don't know what to do. Whether the child is hungry, whether the child is in pain, you cannot figure it out. And still the child will continue to cry. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one of the elder ladies, she started to chant the holy name. And then the baby stopped crying. So they figure out that the only solution for Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to stop crying is to chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So it is a sign again that he came to propagate the holy name of the Lord all over the three worlds. Now, how is that? Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not go outside of India. How is it that the holy name will be heard in every town and village? Now, not it's just India. That means all over the world and all over the universe. Upper, middle, and lower planetary systems. It's because of the associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It says that the associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they can easily save the entire universe, each and every one of them. Each and every one of them. Even Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Srila Prabhupada, for that matter. So he was given the name Gaura Hari. Gaura Hari. Because of his golden complexion. And also Hari is connected with him immediately. The chanting of the holy name of Lord Hari. In those days they will say, Hari, Hari! Hari, Hari! This is how they can mitigate or stop Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from crying. So as soon as the ladies will stop chanting the names of God, he will immediately start crying. Which means that 24 hours there is chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Non-stop, constantly. Now, because Mother Sachi, before conceiving Vishvarup also, Vishvarup is the elder brother of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is also an expansion of Lord Balaram. 8 daughters died. She conceived 8 daughters. And they all died. Now, Sita Thakurani, the wife of Advaita Acharya Prabhu, they lived in Shantipur. When they heard that Mother Sachi gave birth to a child, they're the best of friends. What's that? Best friends forever. BFF. You've heard of that before? Yes. So that's the original. Best friends. BFF. They're belonging to an aristocratic family, Advaita Acharya Prabhu. And Advaita Acharya Prabhu, he was 50 years older than Lord Chaitanya. 50 years. That's why Advaita Acharya Prabhu is being depicted as having gray hair or white hair and white beard. Yeah? And Sita Thakurani, she was very chaste. Sita Thakurani, when she went to see baby Nimai, his name is not Nimai yet. She was the one who gave the name Nimai. Because Nimai, have you been to Mayapur? A yoga pit? Yoga pit means the place where the Lord appeared. Yoga means to be in union. And yoga pit means the place, holy place, where the Lord appeared. That's why in Navadvip, it's called Yoga Pit. So there is a neem tree there, right? That is the place, that is the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when devotees will go there, they will take a little bit of dust from that neem tree. And they will bring home and they will worship that. It's worshipable. Just like the place where the pure devotee took birth and the place where the Supreme Lord performed his Leela or his birthplace. If you take dust or some sand from there, it is also worshipable. How many of you have been to the birthplace of Srila Prabhupada? I am not. I have not. Hopefully next time I go to Calcutta. So our Guru Maharaj also, where he took birth, you can go and take that. So when Sita Thakurani went from her place in Shantipur to Navadvip, to Mayapur, she was taken in a palanquin. Because in those days, the ladies who are really chaste, no one can see them. And she has her sari like this. Those are traditional, chaste. It says that even the sunlight cannot see her. This is how chaste Sita Thakurani. And to prevent the child to not be also to die, so the neem is antiseptic. Yes? Especially those who have diabetes. They can have neem because it's bitter. So to protect the child, for protection, it was Sita Thakurani who gave the name Nimai to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And so he has many names like Gauranga, again golden complexion, Gaurahari, Chaitanya. Because later on in his middle pastimes, while he was in Navadvip, he was called Nimai as a teacher. He was a teacher also. He has a school of grammar and Sanskrit. He was very, very learned. He's a jewel of all the Brahmanas. Amongst the Brahmanas, he is the jewel. So Chaitanya means the life or the energy of the entire universe. He is the energy. Another name is Vishvambar, right? Vishvambar means he is the savior of the entire universe. Vishva. Vishva means universal or universe, like Vishvarup. So his name is Vishvambar. So there are many pastimes of the Supreme Lord. And the sweetest is always the Balya Lila, the childhood pastimes. Just like Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes during his childhood is very mischievous. Like Lord Krishna, he was very mischievous. It is the sweetest of all the pastimes. Like breaking of the pot, stealing of the yogurt, lifting of Govardhan Hill, stealing the cowherd ladies or girls, their garments. These are mischievous. This is still a child doing this. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is like this as well. In those days, they will go to school. They will go to school, but Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nimai, he will go cutting classes. Did you do that when you were in school? Like cutting classes? Yeah, the subject is boring, so let me just get out with my friends. Huh? Bunking? Oh, yeah? Bunking? Bunking. Okay, bunking. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will do that also. Practically every day. And what will they do? They will go to Ganga. They will go swim and they will go roll in the ground. Now Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very naughty. He is very naughty. Sometimes he would also sleep. In India, the young girls, the virgin girls, they will pray to Lord Shiva to have a good husband. Sometimes you see that in the morning, right? I've seen that in Vrindavan. Early in the morning, even before sunrise, they will carry a pot of water from Yamuna, or they will worship Lord Shiva. So, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would steal the offerings to Lord Shiva. And because they want to have a good husband, so they will become angry to Nimai. And Nimai says, well, if you become angry, I'll pray that you will have a very old and ugly husband.
With many co-wives.
Yeah, with many co-wives. Not a single, single wife, but many, many wives. Also, young Nimai, the Brahmanas will be chanting their Gayatri, submerged up to here, Ganga up to here. So he will pull their dhoti and he would spit the Ganga to them. So they will complain to Jagannath Mishra. Hey, your boy is so naughty, disturbing our puja. So Jagannath Mishra will want to find out whether it is true or not. So as soon as Nimai will find out that they already complained to Jagannath Mishra, again the same pastimes of the cowherd maidens, that Lord Krishna will steal the butter even if they hide the butter in a very dark place. They can still find the butter and yogurt. It's because of the effulgence of Lord Krishna's body and Lord Balaram. It is not the ornaments. It's not the ornaments. They said, oh, you better take away their ornaments. Because the ornaments, I think that is the main reason why they can find. But no, don't take the ornaments. There is some light, there is some effulgence coming from their body. That's why this is the Brahman effulgence. That's why in the spiritual world there is no need of electricity. There is no need of light. There is no need of moon. There is no need of sun. But in the spiritual world there is always full moon. also. Mhm. So Nimai, as soon as he found out that Jagannath Mishra is coming to see whether it is true that he was there, Nimai will come out of the water, Ganga, and he would smear dust all over his body, and he would put some ink into his kurta, so that when Jagannath Mishra saw him, he is full of dust and is full of ink. That means he just came from the school. So he cannot chastise the son. He cannot chastise the son. He cannot chastise young Nimai. One time also, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he will do something which is the opposite of what Mother Yasoda or Mother Sachi will do. Because he would eat from the discarded pots, the remnants, and also he would eat the pot. You've heard that story? Yeah? He was teaching Mother Yasoda, Mother Sachi, about the philosophy that, this everything is one. Everything is one. Yeah, what's the difference between the food and this is made of earth, material elements? So there is no difference. But then that was the time also when Mother Yasoda started to observe Ekadasi. She took a vow. Not until my son will notice this, I will break my vow. I will break my vow. So, yes, Nimai, as a young, in his youth, is very learned. He's very learned. So one time there was a very learned person named Keshav Kashmiri. Keshav Kashmiri. Now Keshav, right? Keshav Kashmiri is Digvijay. You know what's a Digvijay? He can conquer everyone with his knowledge. He must be from Kashmir. Yes? So he will go everywhere, and whomever he will defeat, hey, you have to sign that you were defeated. Not an autograph. Sign that you were defeated by me. So he reached, everyone was so afraid of him to confront him in Nadia. Nadia is the seat of education. In those days, is the wealthiest place, not just in India, in the whole world. Wealthy means education, that's a real wealth actually, and in terms of money, Nadia. So, everyone was so afraid to confront him. Now there is this young Nimai who everyone says, okay, you can debate with him. Now the deity that Keshav Kashmiri is mostly worshipping is Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning. So he prayed to Mother Saraswati that the debate here is that who can glorify Mother Ganga. Mother Ganga. And it's like the speed of wind. In no time at all, Keshav Kashmiri composed 100 slokas. 100 slokas. And then he asked Nimai, You remember all of them? Yes, I remember all of them. And he glorifies. Oh, you really did. Very, very wonderful composition. But there is some mistake. How can I have a mistake here? It's not possible. No way I will make mistake. And he pointed out some mistakes. And it is a mistake. Now, Keshav Kashmiri, he cannot believe this. This young boy. I recited the prayers glorifying Ganga like a whirlwind. And how can he remember all of this and he can find a mistake? That is unbelievable. So he says, okay, tomorrow we will meet again. He feels a little embarrassed now. At night, Mother Saraswati appeared. Mother Saraswati says, you don't know who is this boy? Actually, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is not an ordinary boy. So this was like the first time that Digvijay got defeated. And the next day, he praised and glorified Nimai, knowingly that he is none other than the Supreme Lord. One time also, a Brahmana came to the house of Jagannath Mishra. So he entertained him and he asked him to please come and stay with us to purify our residence. Now, the Brahmana is having a Salagram Shila also. So he asked if he can be left alone. I would like to worship my Salagram Shila. And when it's time for offering, Nimai came and he ate the offering. So he was so upset. No, I have to do it again. So he started doing it. And Nimai again came at the time of offering. And he ate again the offering. So the Brahmana told Jagannath Mishra, please control your son. He is disturbing my puja. This is not proper. How can I complete my day without performing puja? Those devotees who have deities at home, don't miss your puja. Okay? You decided to have Krishna to come at your place, don't miss. Sometimes devotees, they will travel and they will also put the deities to rest. That is not first class. Our Guru Maharaj, he travels with the Shilas. He travels with the Shilas. Everywhere. Since I started, in the beginning, Guru Maharaj only having Srila Prabhupada. I remember traveling with him. The first deity that Guru Maharaj is having Srila Prabhupada. Then Prahlad Nisinghadev, Lord Nisinghadev. Then started increasing and increasing and increasing. Salagram Shila is coming here and there. Because when you have that desire to worship the Lord, and you're genuine in your desire, you're very sincere, the Lord will come. Sometimes they will ask, how did he come? How did you have it? How is it that you're having so many Shilas? Krishna comes. You know? So, he was trying to attempt now the third time. And Jagannath Mishra made sure that Nimai is in the other room, that he's not able to get out. And it was like the middle of the night now. He was so tired. The Brahmana is so tired now. So what happened is that, again, at the time of offering, Nimai somehow or other escaped from the room, and he entered the puja room of the Brahmana, and again he ate this. He says, "You don't know. Who am I?" And he revealed himself is none other than Lord Krishna or Lord Narayan. What a fortunate Brahmana. Not many personalities that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed that he is none other than Krishna. To Ramananda Roy, he revealed himself, Sadbud's form. Yes? Yes. He revealed himself. He's none other than Lord Ram, Lord Krishna, and again, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Who is that? Or is it Radha Krishna? Radha Krishna. Oh, it is to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he revealed himself, these three personalities in one. Because Ramananda Roy is Vishaka. Vishaka and Arjuna at the same time. So, he revealed himself. Even though Ramananda Roy seemingly situated in a worldly position as a governor of Madras. That's why when they met each other, they both were crying and embracing each other. And the entourage of Ramananda Roy, the Brahmanas and his servants, they were surprised. Sannyasi embracing the governor. Because they were both of them, they haven't seen each other for such a long time. They're meeting each other. Yes, there are many miracles. I'm going to mention some of them. In the house of Mother Sachi, she was surprised to see different markings everywhere. The sign of the Supreme Lord can be seen from the sole of his lotus feet and also from his palm. And there are many signs. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's arms reached up to his knees. No, check yourself if you are like that. If you can. If you're, oh yeah, now we can reach, right? Let's see when you stand up. And his height is like 7-footer. He's very tall. Now Lord Krishna was 14 feet tall. In Dwapara Yuga, they're really like big, they're really tall. Kali Yuga, as Kali Yuga progresses, Bhagavatam says, if you reach 3 feet tall, that is the highest. Nowadays, I've seen in the Philippines, in high school, they look like kids. And I met some of the Matajis here who studies in Delhi University, and she said, I finished arts as a teacher. What? Well, you look like, a young, like a teenager. And that's true. So there are markings on the feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Like Lord Krishna, there's a flag, there's fish, there's also a temple, and so many markings. It says here, thunderbolt, flag, conch shell, chakra, and fish. Now there are different meanings and different markings of this. That's another class. Radharani also is having Advaita Acharya Prabhu is having, Lord Nityananda Prabhu is having, Balaram also is having, all these great personalities. Again, check your soul, the feet, see if there is something there. Huh? Well, Prabhupada says our destiny also can be seen by the markings, right? And when you clap in front of the deities, which in this temple, many of you are clapping all the time. The lines changed. Lines changing. So you don't have to go to an astrologer, Prabhupada says. But sometimes devotees, they're worried what's going to happen to them in the future. So if you're going to an astrologer, go to a devotee astrologer. Because if he's a non-devotee astrologer, he will tell you what you wanted to hear. Oh yes, you're going to be rich. Everybody wants to be rich, right? Or you're going to have a good husband or a good wife. You're going to be successful. You're going to have a lot of children. No, that's not what it is. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has so many, and Mother Sachi, she was surprised. Whose markings are this? Whose markings are this? None different. Also, she will find, because in that time, many demigods will come. And Mother Sachi, she will be put into Yogamaya potency. Yes? Can I see? It's okay. No problem. You can see, that's better. I'm describing to you in this way. But it would be nice next time I come, we will discuss these different markings. They're symbolizing, like the flag, victory, conch, victory also, lotus flower, like being in, not touch, as like in the water. Lotus flower is in the water, and it's not touched by water. It's always dry. So we should be like this. The Lord is like this. Is beyond the jurisdiction of Maya. Many. So Jagannath Mishra, he called Nilambar Chakrabarti. Nilambar Chakrabarti is an expansion of Garga Muni. He was the one who gave the name to Lord Krishna. He's a very learned astrologer. He's the maternal grandfather. Nana? Nana. In India, Nana, Mama, Dada, Didi. It's very confusing to me. It's not like in English, uncle, auntie, huh? Or mother, pita. Mama sounds like mother, right? In English, but it's not. So, yes. So, Nilambar Chakrabarti also, he mentioned that this child of yours is none other than the Supreme Lord. So they will be put into Yogamaya, and then they will forget again that their child is a Supreme Lord. Now when he was a young boy, because he will be decorated with jewels, ornaments, and there were these two thieves. Remember that story? They wanted to steal the ornaments, the jewelries on young Nimai. And what they did is that they promised to Nimai, come with us, we're going to give you nice gulab jamun, nice samosa, nice rasgula. And Nimai likes all of those sweets. So they decided to carry the child on their shoulder. So they wanted to go as far as possible away from the residence. But then, what happened is that they thought that they already left so far, and then again they found themselves right there. It's like they just did a parikrama. And they became tired. They became tired. They said, this child, the child being Lord Krishna, the supreme mystic, had covered the thieves with his mystic power and caused them to return him to his rightful home. So how fortunate those thieves are also, isn't it? Having touched Nimai's body, transcendental form, and carrying on his shoulder. On their shoulder. It's like the cowherd boys. They think that they're equal with Krishna, that they will carry those things. Now, sometimes young Nimai will become angry. I'm sure the Grihastas, they have that experience also. Your children become angry, they want something, and you cannot give what they want, and you cannot tell what they want. So they'll go into tantrum. You know what's tantrum? They will bang their head on the floor, or they will cry, but no tears coming out like crocodile tears. Right? No, there's a tear right there. One drop, but it's not falling down. And they will cry. As if, yeah, they will cry, and then once you give them something, they'll stop immediately the crying. So Nimai, what he will do, he will break the things inside the house, the pots, utensils. He will throw them away, they'll be broken. So now, Mother Sachi started to cry. How are we going to replace this? These are all broken. So when Nimai saw Mother Sachi crying and trying to figure out how to replace, so he went to nearby. He took some mud. Don't worry, Mother, I'll come back. And to replace whatever was broken. So when he came back, he gave Mother Sachi two handfuls of mud. And then Mother Sachi was, what am I going to do with this? But miracle happened that this mud became gold coins. This is in Chaitanya Bhagavat. They turn into gold coins. Who can do that? Only Lord. Only the Supreme Lord. It's like, again, there is a similarity between the fruit vendor and Lord Krishna. Yeah? The fruit vendor, she was captivated by the beauty of Lord Krishna. And in those days, they were bartering. That is how they pay for the commodity. So, and Lord Krishna saw also Mother Yasoda will go inside, bring some grains. So he went inside because he wanted some fruits. He stopped the fruit vendor, and Lord Krishna went inside to get some grains. And because Lord Krishna's hand is so small, and also there is some gap between the fingers, so most of the grains fell down. And by the time he reached the fruit vendor, only few grains are there. And he wanted to exchange these few grains for the fruits. The fruit vendor accepted, and then when the exchange was done, she gave all of her fruits to Krishna, and she was so happy. She was so satisfied. The reciprocation between the fruit vendor and Lord Krishna. So when she came home, she put that grains into that empty container, basket. And when she reached home, she found out that the basket was full of jewels, priceless. It's the same thing happened here. Similarity. Yeah, it was at the age of 11 that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met Keshav Kashmiri. Now there's also a miracle about the mango feast. I remember going there last year, Parikrama, and our devotees from Delhi, they did a drama. You used to do that also? You did it again? I think I took part of that also. I did. I took part. Not Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but some brahmanas, something. This place, the place where, see, they would go Sankirtan, they would perform Sankirtan practically non-stop, and they became hungry. So what to do? Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he planted a mango tree. Immediately that the mangoes will have fruits. It takes some time to grow mangoes, to have fruits. But there is a specialty in these mangoes. They don't have seeds. And all year long, mangoes will be growing in that place. Full-size mangoes, as here. Within minutes, the tree gave fruits. Each fruit was at least 5 times bigger than the biggest mango ever seen before. That must be a lot. That must be a big mango, maybe this size. You will not be able to eat it in one sitting. Each fruit was fully ripe. The fruits were without skins and without seeds also. Pure nectar. Sometimes, you know, that mangoes, especially coming from Mumbai, you have to put a hole in it, right? And then you will suck it so that the juice will come out. But here, you don't have no skin, no seeds. The devotees ate the fruits to their full satisfaction, and seeing the Lord became very happy. Now, you still have time? We have a lot of time. Kar means no time. You ask them, hey Prabhu, take a book. I'm sorry, no time. I have to go, I'm busy. Okay, universal form. Now the universal form is a temporary form of the Supreme Lord. Okay, a universal form of Lord Krishna was shown to 4 personalities. 4. To Arjuna, yeah, to Duryodhan, to Advaita Acharya, and to a friend of Lord Krishna. His universal form is to prove that Krishna is God. There is no need for Lord Krishna to show the universal form to Arjuna, so that he did this so that in the future, if someone told you, I am God. Yes, so you are God, so show me your universal form. And he says, oh, no, because you don't have the eyes to see my universal form, I cannot show it to you. Then you ask, why don't you give me the divine eyes? Like Arjuna did, right? So it says here, Advaita Acharya also, in front of him, the Lord manifests his universal form. This is the standard of the bona fide incarnation of Bhagavan. Without being able to show the same universal form seen by Arjuna, one cannot be accepted as an actual avatar or incarnation of Vishnu. He also showed his Narasimha form. See, within the body, transcendental form of Lord Krishna, all the incarnations are within. Same with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All the incarnations are also within. They're not really avatar, they are avatari. Both Lord Krishna and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Avatari means he is the source of all avatars. Avatars means one who descends from the spiritual world. It's not the same movie called Avatar. Did you see that movie?
Yes, Maharaj.
Yeah, we did. Sometimes on the plane, I will be with Guru Maharaj. And then I will see what's going on, the latest film, it says. So Avatar was one of them. But not fully see the whole movie. And then he will ask me, Guru Maharaj will ask, what are you doing? I says, Guru Maharaj, I'm watching movie, old one. White lie. But I don't, But Guru Maharaj, he will be always chanting. He will be always chanting. And rarely he will take rest. But these days are different though. Because of health condition. So I've seen that. I did not see Avatar 2. No. Maybe you have seen Avatar 3, Avatar 4. No. So Lord Nrsingadev is one of, again, he's not an avatar, he's avatari as well. We mentioned that the other day. There is no difference between Lord Nrsimha, Lord Chaitanya, Lord Ramachandra, and Lord Krishna. So he says, yeah, he showed that to the Chankasi, right? He was the one who stopped the Sankirtan of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he broke the Mridanga. That was the first religious revolution. Yeah, that was the first one. And because of that time that he broke the Mridanga and he giving a hard time, so in night time, Lord Nrsingadev appeared to the Chankasi, to the Muslim, and he actually will trying to break open his chest, and somehow Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu manifested as Lord Nrsingadev and began to roar very loudly. Hearing the great noise, Shivas gave up his worship. Oh, this? Yeah. And this happened to the Muslim reader. Six-armed form, the leper Brahmana. This is another miracle. When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited the temple of Kurmadev in South India, he delivered the leper Brahmana Vasudev. Vasudev was an ideal devotee of Lord Vishnu, but he chanced to reach Kurmakshetra after Lord Chaitanya had continued on his tour. First 24 years, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu lived in Navadvip as a grihasta. Then he took sannyas at the age of 24. Then he traveled for 6 years extensively all over India. Went to different holy places. And also the last 18 years he lived in Jagannath Puri. Yes? Isn't it? So, it says here, unable to have the darshan of Lord Chaitanya, the leper Brahmana fell to the ground and lamented his unfortunate position. So, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has left already. He's very far away. And then when the Brahmana, the leper Brahmana, started to cry, at this point, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately returned to Kurmakshetra to deliver the poor Brahmana. Seeing Vasudev lying on the ground, shedding tears, Lord Chaitanya picked up the leper and embraced him to his chest. The body of Vasudev immediately became transformed and all traces of his disease vanished. Indeed, Vasudev appeared in the full vigor and beauty of youth. Seeing this great miracle, all the people of Kurmakshetra were struck with wonder. This happened also with Sanatan Goswami. Yes? Sanatan Goswami, he traveled going to Jagannath Puri, but he took the route where he's not easily can be seen because he escaped, right? He escaped from Chankazi again. So he took that route where the forest, and along the way he contacted some disease. And he decided actually that I will give up my life. I will put myself under the wheels of Lord Jagannath. So when he met Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he had this disease. Who is that devotee? Vasudev Dutt, is he? The one who's like, he has some wound, he has some worms in his body. Huh? And he was compassionate to the worm, and he would put back the worm back to the wound. Don't do that. He was the one who says, let all my sins, let all the sins of the entire universe be transferred into me. Right? That's why Prabhupada says in the purport that he is greater than Jesus. Because he's ready to carry all the karmas of the entire world just for them to be saved. That is the mood of a devotee, paradukha dukhi. So, again, Sanatan Goswami, when he met Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced him. And he says, no, my dear Lord. You cannot touch me. It's like I'm untouchable. But as soon as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced Sanatan Goswami, all of this disease of the skin disappeared. So, similarly, when an advanced devotee give us their blessings, that's like our Guru Maharaj. When he touched someone, some devotees, I know some Swami, some Gurus, they will touch me and he was like this, right? Like Lokanath Swami. That's true. Isn't it? When he sees you, he will he will go like this. That is also blessings. But Guru Maharaj, when he touch you, rarely he will touch someone. Rarely. And he will touch you like softly. Like gently. Have you been touched by Guru Maharaj? Is it like that? Isn't it? But that very faint, very gentle touch, you've been purified so many lifetimes. And Lokanath Swami is the same, because he's very jolly. He says, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. And it's like sometimes, oh no, Maharaj, if you don't have a strong body, you make like be pushed. But that is his mood, But Guru Maharaj is like the opposite. Very soft touch. And sometimes he would want to touch you, but he will not, there'll be like space. Yeah? You notice this? That is the same as touching you. I have that experience, it's like, he was about to touch you, but then he did not really touch you. But that is the same as being touched by Guru Maharaj. So they're very purifying. That means you're blessed. We should also, I feel myself unqualified, so I don't touch his feet. When we were traveling, because I will do the puja sometimes. So when it's time for massage, no one is around. So I volunteer, can I massage you? He says, no. I says, Guru Maharaj, why? Because you're touching my deities. Those who was massaging Guru Maharaj, you will never see them doing deity worship. He will not let you do that. You do one or another. Yes? Correct. But we are in the beginning we're only traveling, the two of us. So I says, Guru Maharaj, yes, I know you're very tired, so let me touch. But after that, I feel unqualified to touch him. It's so pure. I feel it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to do it. So please don't touch Guru Maharaj. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur also says, don't touch the feet. We will have the chance to touch his feet once a year. Abhishek time. But devotees don't touch. This is not proper. The audacity to touch him in that way. Yes? Okay. What else? Oh, the tigers of Jharikanda forest. That's another miracle, isn't it? When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu passing by the Jharikanda. Where is Jharikanda? In Bihar? Next to Bihar. So it's not Bihar. Now political reason, not part of Bihar. Okay. Maybe one of those politicians. So when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will travel, he will always be chanting the holy name of the Lord. And the wild animals, they were there. And also there were deer, some gentle animals. And when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, chant, and the tigers lift up the two legs and they started to chant and dance. So we can follow in the footsteps of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also. Yes, because the whole world is full of wild animals. Not like, tiger. Don't go to the tiger and ask him, hey, chant. Yeah, the whole world is like human form, like animal. That's the way it is. So when we go on Harinam, because they are so degraded, they're animal-like mentality, we can ask them also to chant, raise your hand. And some of them they will do. It's like there is this video, you must have seen it. Go, can you say Gauranga? Gauranga! Gauranga! Gauranga, Nityananda. And the other person says, Gauranga, Gauranga. Even though he has a cigarette in his mouth, he says, Gauranga. Even in, there's a bar, they're drinking. He said, can you say Gauranga? Gauranga. And then they will do also. So those kind of animals. But immediately they turn into saintly personalities, whether they know it or not. Oh. Rath Yatra in Jagannath Puri. During the Rath Yatra of Lord Jagannath at Puri, the Rath weighing many thousands of kilos. How many of you have been to Jagannath Rath Yatra? Not me. I'm not. Yeah? You have been there? That, what do you call that road? Grand Road. The Grand Road. Mayapur also is like having a grand road, isn't it? It's wide and the stones. So, during the Rath Yatra, Maharaj Prataparudra was there also. He ordered a team of elephants to be attached for pulling the Rath cars. You know, an elephant, very strong. Even just one elephant can pull a lot of weight. But it says here, a team of elephants. The sign of one's wealth also is that if you have an elephant. The elephants were harnessed to the chariot, and the elephant's driver moved the elephants forward. However, the chariot would not move. It's not moving. It's like the chariot is not moving. The same thing with Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Thakur when he was a young boy, a baby. Because Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he was the magistrate of that area in Jagannath Puri, and he has the jurisdiction. He's the head of Jagannath Temple, managing the Jagannath Temple. And because the place is a Gaudiya Math temple, right? I remember going there in the early days, there's a sign, this is not an ISKCON temple. Yeah. But now they took it off because ISKCON temple, ISKCON devotees, they use their ashram. Remember that, right? Devotees, they will stay there. And I attended their Mangal Artik. Have you attended a Gaudiya Math Mangal Artik? It's very different. It's very different. The Tulsi Puja is very different. Even the singing of the Guru Vastakam is very different. In any case, the Rath stopped there. Lord Jagannath's cart stopped over there. And because of giving respect to Bhaktivinoda Thakur, so Bhagavati, the mother of Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Thakur, brought the child to have the blessings of Lord Jagannath. And Lord Jagannath's garland fell directly, like adorning the baby with the garland. So here in this Rath Yatra, this is part of the Leela of Lord Jagannath. He would stop whenever he would like to stop. Unlike our Rath Yatras, they stop because someone will be doing puja. And there's some cities, like every 100 meters, the cart will stop because someone's doing puja. So here, the cart will not move. And the elephant driver cannot make the elephants to move, even with all their strength. The elephant pulled and pulled until tears came from their eyes. But still the chariot remained stationary and did not move even an inch. They were already crying. You know, it's like a horse carrying a big load, and the driver will keep beating and beating and beating, and this is like cruelty. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then went to the back of the chariot and placed his head against a great wooden beam. Then, in plain view of everyone, Lord Chaitanya pushed the chariot with his head, and the great wrath moved forward. And he was chanting the holy name of the Lord while he was pushing with his head. It's like when they were building the bridge. Yes, they put the Ram, the holy name, so you'll be able to. If they did not put that Ram's name, it'll sink. The stone will sink. You have been there. We've been there, right? Rameshwaram, yeah, where there is some stones. You push down, it comes up. Yeah, I had one of those. Yeah, you can give a donation. They'll give you like a small piece. What else we got here? I think we're going to stop soon, okay? And if you have any question, it says, his disappearance. The final pastimes of Lord Chaitanya were manifested in his 48th year during the time of Sankirtan, while the congregational singing of the names of God was going on in the temple of Tota Gopinath. That Tota Gopinath is being worshipped by Gadadhar. They were great friends, best of friends, BFF also. Right from the very beginning. Lord Chaitanya's mood is different than Gadadhar. And Gadadhar is also an expansion of Srimati Radharani. So two Radharanis came. Yeah, Lord Chaitanya and Gadadhar. But Gadadhar's mood is like more of subdued. Subdued. They were classmates. And sometimes because of the nature of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gadadhar will also kind of like, hey, I better just keep my distance from him. But then, when there was this pastime of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was searching for Krishna, and Gadadhar says he was ready. Actually, he was so helpful to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was asking, "Where are you, Krishna?" And then Gadadhar says, "He's in your heart." Yeah? You remember that pastime? And then he was ready to open up his heart, his chest, because he wanted to get Krishna. But then he was pacified by Gadadhar. So no. Soon you will have Krishna. And Mother Sachi saw this. So she told Gadadhar, never live from the side. Never go away. Always be there with my son. And that's why they're always together. Now he took sannyas also, Gadadhar. And there are two kinds of sannyas. There is kshetra sannyas, yeah, and there is the paribragacharya, paribragacharya, which travels all over the place. Kshetra sannyas, that means he never leaves the place where he was assigned to do the service. So when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to travel, Gadadhar wanted to travel with him. He says, no, you took the vow Kshetra sannyas, you must stay. But he was given a deity. Now that deity, Gopinath, Tota Gopinath, in the beginning he was standing. You will never see a sitting down deity in Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Like our Rukmini Dwarkadis, they're standing. Jagannath Baladev Subhadra is standing. Gaur Nitai is standing, dancing. So he was doing the puja every day, every day, every day. And he became old. He will garland the deity while, they're still strong and young. He will do everything. Now he became old. Usually when one becomes old, his body will be bent like this, or he will be bent like that. You've seen sometimes old people, they walk like this. That is sign of old age. So he became bent, his body, and he's old. And he still wanted to continue the service. So Tota Gopinath, he decided to allow Gadadhar Prabhu to be served. That he will serve, Gadadhar Prabhu will serve him. Tota Gopinath decided to sit down. You have been to Tota Gopinath temple? Yes? It's big, right? It's big. It's big. Is he there? You're very fortunate. You're always seeing and I don't see. So, yeah, he was sitting down. And it says there is a hole in one of his legs. Yeah? And it says that at the climax there was a big kirtan. Big kirtan. Devotees were chanting and dancing, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in great ecstasy. At the climax of the singing, Lord Chaitanya manifested himself in 13 forms. And each of them, those 13 forms of Lord Chaitanya, danced with his arms held high. Then in the presence of everyone, all these forms merged into the body of the deity of Tota Gopinath. Thus, the manifest pastimes of Lord Chaitanya came to an end in a most extraordinary way, showing us that he was indeed Lord Krishna himself, and that his form and name are eternal. I've heard also Lord Nityananda Prabhu disappeared in that way. Tota Gopinath, Bankarai. Where is the Bankarai deity? Ekachakra. You see? When the Lord disappeared from our eyes, it's not the same as dying like us, that we have to be buried, or we have to, in the Philippines they bury the corpse, or here they will burn. Mysterious. So this is some of the pastimes of the Supreme Lord, some of the miracles of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It says, the pastimes, miracles of Lord Chaitanya are indeed wonderful, and whoever hears this simple narration with attention will certainly increase his faith in the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Our main duty is to increase our faith day by day unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It starts by faith, adosrada, tatu sadhu sangha, and not until we attain love of God, we should always yearning, eager, trying our very best to increase our faith to Krishna. And how do we do that? By increasing our faith also to our spiritual master. by increasing our faith to the holy name. Just like Indradyumna Swami, he was instructed by Srila Prabhupada, have faith on the holy name. No, have no fear. Have faith on the holy name and spread the holy name. And that instruction is for everyone. Have faith. To the degree that our faith increases, to the degree that we'll make advancement. This is the difference between a beginner and the most advanced. A beginner, a little bit of faith, maybe no faith still. And the most advanced, complete faith. Complete faith means complete surrender. So today we should pray to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for us to be blessed that our faith to Guru will become so strong, Guru Nishta, become so strong, so fixed, that we may be able to perform this process of bhakti with sincerity, chant the holy name of the Lord without any offenses. Like one time, there was a god sister in Vrindavan, and she was like so much meditation, Radha Shama Sundar. So later on I asked her, why it took you so long? What is it that you are praying to? She told me, I'm praying to Radha Shama Sundar to have taste chanting the holy name of the Lord. The problem here is we don't have taste, but we have to have the taste, we have to keep chanting, increase our faith. Yeah? We should pray also to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to protect us from Maya, protect us from the attraction of the illusory energy. It's like Prabhupada also would pray. He was asked, yes? He doesn't need to pray. But this is the symptom of a devotee. Even though he reached that level of pure bhakti, he will still ask the Lord for protection. He would still ask. That means the more we advance, the more we become dependent on the Supreme Lord. The more we need, even though 100% the Lord will protect His devotees, still He prays for protection. And what to say of us? We have to ask the Lord to be protected. Kali Yuga is fast, very fastly approaching and going. See, right now we're protected, isn't it? Because we're hearing the Lord with your association. But as soon as you step out of the gate, that's it. Maya is there. Easily can capture us. So we should pray all the time that Maya will not capture us. Hare Krishna. Thank you. I'm very grateful to Amogha Leela Prabhu for his kindness and his compassionate nature towards this fallen soul to invite me to come here. I never left Vrindavan Gaur Purnima, always there, but it's hard to say no. Especially when Guru Maharaj told me, he instructed me, and this will be also for all of you. Take all the opportunity to preach. Take all the opportunity, because that may not come all the time. And whenever you take that opportunity, the more you become closer to Guru and Krishna. So it's very difficult to say no. But I have to say no sometimes. Because, if there's so many things going on, I have to say, whoever comes first, then I will take it, right? It's like I was supposed to give class when I met Guru Maharaj the other day, but he was so busy. The day when I came here, I was supposed to give a class for devotees in Russia, and I canceled it last minute. So I see, wherever I go, I can feel the mood of the devotees. I've been to many temples all over the world, many countries, and I can feel the vibration of the temple. I have that strong intuition. And some temples, you come, they will just look at you. Hey, why are you here? What's going on? What happened here? Why you come to our temple? That's true. That's true. But here, no. You are all very welcoming me. I'm so happy being with you in Gaur Purnima. Okay, not too much, not too much. Okay. That's true. I'm very happy. So, you have any question or comments? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That young lady first. Ladies first, right?
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Bol.
Thank you for the beautiful lecture. My question is, if someone sees, there was a rule in past that anyone cannot see ladies, but if someone see them, so what will happen?
Translation. If the past, there was a rule that the ladies are not to be seen in public, what would happen if they've been seen? They get purified. Those who see them, they get purified. Yeah. The strength or the beauty of a woman is by her chastity, when she is chaste. In those days, you will not find women walking when the sun sets, walking alone or walking outside. We're that chaste. Nowadays, 12 o'clock midnight, yes, they're all over the place. That's true. Yeah, they will wear, scantily clothing and, to attract. No. In those days, no. They will cover their head. There's still some Matajis, they cover, like, in Vrindavan, they cover the face, you cannot see them. Yeah? So, if you see them, you will get purified. Yeah. Nowadays, no, they Hare Krishna. No. And that's why, men are taking advantage. Men are taking advantage of this. Okay? Thank you. You always have a good question. Sign of good intelligence. Yes. Oh, these girls are too much. Okay, 2 questions from those little ladies.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Ranmat Param. Thank you for this wonderful lecture. I was telling that why Mahaprabhu have to chant holy name, because he is Krishna by himself.
Because he wanted to teach us that we should chant Hare Krishna. It's like the teacher will show the student how to write A, B, C. The teacher already knows how to write, right? So, but he will show that as if he doesn't know how to write to the students. And he will guide the student by the hand. Okay, this is what you do. A, B, C. So that doesn't mean that he became a student. He's still the teacher. So God will come and He will do these things for us to show us an example. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did that. Do you understand? Okay? And you, last one.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you for the beautiful lecture. My question is that why should we not touch feet?
Why should we not touch feet? Usually, one will touch the feet of the sadhu because he wanted to become free from karma. We should not have our feet be touched if we cannot take that heavy karma. Yes, especially sannyasis. But it is unavoidable for us. As Prabhupada says, if someone would touch your feet, just think of the disciplic succession. Krishna. Ultimately, Krishna. So, the materialists, they would like to touch the feet of the sadhu because I have so much karma, let me give it to you. Now, that's true. That's true. So, that's why I feel uncomfortable to touch Guru Maharaj's lotus feet. I'm not, I'm not qualified and I'm so degraded. I should not dare touch his feet. We should think like that. Otherwise, others, they say, oh, they want to touch. No. No. Okay? But here in India, you see, the young ones, this is their way of showing respect. The child or even elderly already, son will bow down to touch. Queen Kunti, she knew that Krishna is God, but she did not touch Lord Krishna's lotus feet because of her position being the auntie. Yeah, if others will say, hey, how come the auntie touching Krishna? No, that's not the proper culture. That's the culture of etiquette. Okay? Yes, you have a question? Hey, give it the mic here, please. It's right here. I think he has a question. Yeah. Okay.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances, Maharaj.
There you go.
Maharaj, my question is that we hear that Lord Chaitanya concluded his final pastimes by entering into the deities of Tota Gopinath. Maharaj, just in case some Mayavadi misquote this to tell that merging with the Lord is a supreme success. So how do we refute this argument, Maharaj?
This shows that Tota Gopinath and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they're none different. This is not the same as merging into Brahman. And to think that I am Krishna. An ordinary jiva cannot say that I will, when I become realized, I will merge to Narayan. No. We have individuality. Your individual soul is an individual soul. Krishna is individual soul. But Krishna and Tota Gopinath, they're one. The same. Okay? Yes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you so much for this nectar fall of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Maharaj, my question is that we often hear in many lectures that when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was here, he delivered the entire universe. And that
What's that again?
when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there, he delivered the entire universe.
Yes.
And that includes 14 planetary systems also.
Yes.
And we also listen that we are eternally conditioned entities, and therefore we would have been in one of those 14 planets. Then why
That's
couldn't
right.
we be delivered?
In the introduction of teachings of Lord Chaitanya, he says there, eventually everyone will be delivered. Everyone will be going back home, back to Godhead. Now it's just a matter of time. Others, in this lifetime, Prabhupada says, make sure this lifetime it is possible, go back home, back to Godhead. And others may take millions and millions, koti lifetimes. Eventually they'll be delivered. Maybe they have to wait next Divya Kalpa. Next Kali Yuga.
Thank you.
That's 4.32 billion years. It's a long time. But eventually everyone will go back home, back to Godhead. Yeah?
Thank you.
Like Prabhupada says, time is only separating us. It's a time. Okay? Anything else? Oh, over there. Please give the mic.
Hare Krishna Maharaji, thank you for your
Hare
divine
Bol.
guidance.
Hare Krishna.
My doubt is that Mother Sachi, she lost around 8 daughters. Why she had to go through so much pain in her life, though she got the opportunity to, she became the medium from which Lord Krishna, Lord Mahaprabhu appeared. Why she had to go through so much pain?
I don't know. I have to do some research. Who are those 8 daughters? Just like Mother Devaki also.
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
Many child died immediately after birth. This is like the explanation of the acharyas is to give way. It's like there is no impurities, but this is pastimes. These are different personalities that somehow they have to go through that. There is no sufferings for the eternal associates of the Lord. It may look like suffering. Like Srila Prabhupada, he came to America having 2 heart attacks. You know, this is like external thing.
Okay, Maharaj, thank you.
Okay? Yes.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj Dhanmad Pranam. Maharaj, my question is different topic from. I was reading Srimad Bhagavatam.
Different from what?
Today's topic.
Why? That is my question. Better you ask me later, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Any other things? Okay, here. Okay, last 2 questions now.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you so much for a wonderful lecture. Maharaj, you were telling that it is considered auspicious to worship Shaligram Shilas with Ganga water.
Yeah.
But in general case, we see that after doing Abhishek of the Lord in altar, we don't offer that Charnamrit again to the Lord. But Ganga is, after doing Abhishek of the Lord, we naturally don't offer that Charnamrit again to the Lord.
Yeah.
But,
why? Why?
Because
It's already prasad.
yes, Maharaj.
It's already prasad, so you don't give back. It's like Guru gave you prasad.
Yes, Maharaj.
Are you going to give him back the prasad?
No,
No.
Maharaj.
You honor. Okay?
But Maharaj, my question is that Ganga ji is also considered to be Charnamrit of the Lord,
Yeah.
the water that washed Lord's lotus feet. But then we actually deity worship, we offer it to the Lord so many times. So
Yeah.
how do we understand
Have
that?
you seen people taking bath in Ganga?
Yes,
They'll take Ganga water and they offer back to Ganga.
Yes, Maharaj.
What is that? It's already, Ganga is so full, and this is to show your love. It's like your father This happened to, Prabhupada gave an example. A father will bring fruits, at home. The child saw it, that the father brought some fruits. And then after some time, because the child doesn't know offering or whatever, but he will offer the same fruit back to the father. This is show of love of the son to the father. Yeah? So, same thing. You're offering, everything belongs to Krishna anyway. Why you have to give him back? Because you want to show your love. Nothing belongs to us. Yeah? It's like a devotee here. He changed into saffron. So what they did, they offered the cloth to the deities. Oh, why? The deities will not wear them. But again, just to show that, hey, I want to be purified. So we do things for our own purification. Krishna doesn't need our service. We mentioned that to the class the other day. Krishna doesn't need our service. When you offer obeisances to Krishna, Krishna doesn't need your obeisances. Yeah?
Yes, Maharaj.
So who is the obeisances for? For you. Yeah?
Thank you, Maharaj.
You chant for Krishna? Yes, also. To glorify Him, but the chanting is especially for you.
Yes.
And there's no difference between the holy name and Krishna. So why we chant for Krishna? Because you want to develop love. Okay?
Thank you, Maharaj.
So thank you very much. Gauranga! Gauranga!
Gauranga!
Gauranga!
Gauranga!
Joy Nitai!
Joy Nitai!
Joy. Joy Nitai!
Joy Nitai!
Joy Nitai!
Joy Nitai!
Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Srila Prabhupada ki joy. His Holiness Bhakti Anugraha Janardana Swami Maharaj ji ki joy. Thank you, Maharaj, for making our Gaur Purnima so joyful and graceful.
Thank you. Yeah, there is a marathon, isn't it?
Yes, Maharaj. So Chaitanya Charitamrita जो लेना चाहे ले सकते हैं. इंग्लिश में है 3200 और 3200 उसका प्राइस है, ठीक है, 3200 रुपीस का हिंदी में, सॉरी इंग्लिश में, और हिंदी में है 4400 क्योंकि उसके अंदर थोड़ा सा लिपि एक्स्ट्रा, तो पेजेस एक्स्ट्रा, तो एक्स्ट्रा वॉल्यूम्स है, सो इसीलिए 4400 हिंदी में और इंग्लिश में 3200. तो चाहें तो आप अभी के अभी पेटीएम कर सकते हैं, दे सकते हैं, पूरी लक्ष्मी दे, दैट इज बेस्ट. और महाराज उसमें आपको साइन करके देंगे. वैसे महाराज यूजुअली साइन करते हैं कृष्णा मतिर अस्तु, फिर महाराज साइन करते हैं उसके अंदर, बट मे बी महाराज टुडे कैन साइन गौरंगा मतिर अस्तु एंड देन महाराज would sign that. Maharaj, would that be okay? Yeah?
No problem.
Okay, so Maharaj, you can...
I have my pen.
Oh, you have? Okay, ठीक है Maharaj. So, EMI की ऑप्शन भी है. चाहे तो अगर आप इंग्लिश में लेते हैं 3200 रुपए का, तो 1600 दे दे, एक ही ऑप्शन है. बाकी अगर 4400 और अगर हिंदी का सेट अगर आप लेते हैं तो फिर 1500 माइनस 100, इस तरह से 4400. ठीक है जी. तो देखते हैं सबसे पहला सेट कौन लेता है. आप कभी जीवन में अपसेट नहीं होंगे अगर आप खरीदेंगे चैतन्य चरितामृत सेट. आइए लक्ष्मी देवी की सेवा करिए और चैतन्य चरितामृत ले जाइए फ्रॉम आवर इंडियन रशियन डिवोटी अभय गोविंद प्रभु. Even His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj told him, "You are from Russia?" नहीं महाराज, मैं इंडिया से हूँ महाराज. So ये सर्टिफाइड है, ये व्यक्ति दिखता रशिया से है लेकिन है वैसे ऋषि है ये हमारे मंदिर का. So here is Abhay Govind Prabhu. तो ये this is चैतन्य चरितामृत इन इंग्लिश और हिंदी में भी है, तो जो लेना चाहें ले सकते हैं विद सिग्नेचर ऑफ महाराज, विद ब्लेसिंग्स ऑल्सो। गौरंगा मतिर अस्तु, हरि बोल। कौन लेना चाहता है? यस, एक तो आगे मित्र रावत माता जी।
This belongs here. This
और
belongs here, okay?
तो आइए आगे बढ़िए, जीवन में आगे बढ़ना चाहिए, बैठे रहना से कुछ नहीं होता। आगे आगे बढ़िए, आइए आइए आइए। और को लेना चाहे एनीवन?
Hare Krishna.
आप ले सकते हैं, किसी को गिफ्ट कर सकते हैं। एक समय डिवोटी संदेश बांट रहे थे, तो प्रभुपाद ने पूछा आप लोग क्या बांट रहे हो? तो डिवोटी ने बोला श्रील प्रभुपाद वी आर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिंग अ बंगाली स्वीट संदेश। प्रभुपाद ने बोला रियल बंगाली स्वीट इज चैतन्य चरितामृत, so you can also take this Bengali sweet, transcendental Bengali sweet, चैतन्य चरितामृत। और कोई लेना चाहे ले सकते हैं। इस एक मुंगेर नाम का स्थान है वेस्ट बंगाल में, तो वहां पर बाढ़ आ गई थी, तो डिवोटी से पूछा श्री प्रभुपाद भक्ति साहब महाराज जी से कि अब क्या करें हम लोग, व्हाट टू डू? सो श्री भक्ति साहब महाराज said you must save the books, श्रीमद् भगवद गीता, श्रीमद् भागवतम and Chaitanya Charitamrita. You have Chaitanya Charitamrita, above that Srimad Bhagavatam, and then Bhagavad Gita. But in case you are drowning, take Bhagavad Gita, drown it, and save yourself. And then continue to walk. In case you are still drowning, take Srimad Bhagavatam, drown it, and save yourself. But in case you are still drowning, then don't put Chaitanya Charitamrita. Drown with Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Okay, thank you.
Because there is no life without Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Okay.
Okay, devotees, those who want to come,
Yeah.
ask question, or get a signature from Maharaj on the books, please come. Hare Krishna. So आप पूरे दिन व्रत है, ठीक है, इसलिए प्रसाद की व्यवस्था अभी है क्या?
Another one?
है?
Okay.
कल, ठीक है भाई, कल है, हाँ? नहीं आज भी है, ऑफ कोर्स। अभी नहीं है ना? शाम को ही है। जय राधे श्याम।
Yes, yes.
Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Gita Padakamalam.
It depends. If you can carry, that's the best.
Shri Gurum
The second best, if the deities you cannot carry, to your friend who is Brahmana, to worship your deity. If they have also their own
Shri
deity.
Rupam
The third best, you put them to sleep.
Chakrajatam
Carry a picture of them. Wherever you go, you offer bhoga to them.
Jagannath Rath
That is the same thing. You can still do arti
Yatra
to the picture. That's the third best. Even though they're sleeping, you still do the puja like as if the actual deity is with you. You understand?
Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam
Okay.
Shri Radha Krishna Pada
13 February.
Sadhana Darita Shri Vishakha Nitanshta
Around 1 p.m.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda
Our wife.
Shri Advaita Gadadhar
Province.
Shivashadi
Gaur.
Gaurabhavita Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,